about getting those end lights, my friend. So the question is, who is able to exert the game plan harder than the other? Because Priya has one game plan. Okay, whoa.
They both start double sword.
Whoa.
That's so
Get
funny.
It out. Get it out.
That's
Leave.
so funny.
Stop it. Put it away. Put it away. Okay. Oh, I was getting uncomfortable for a second. That was not okay. That wasn't it, man.
You mentioned the game plan being vertical, though,
chakrams.
and I think that's very indicative by the stages that were left on the field. Lopes banned everything except 2 triplats. That's Terminus and Mishima Dojo, and then this, which has 2 platforms, which is Miami Dome. So he banned all of the non-platforms and 1 platform stages, and one of the other 2 platform stages as well. So clearly, this is a soft platform game.
m4nji coming back on here, looking through the recovery. Lopes able to find one of his own. The downer is able to scoop and steal again. Remember, Priya counters Priya Chakram, counters Chakram. Why? Because the downer is huge. Whoa, what? Wait, excuse me? That hit? The downer whiffed? Are you kidding me? Is the horizontal hitbox on downer that actually small? Is the hitbox on Priya that big?
No, she's standard, just like everybody else.
I just can't believe that connected. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, m4nji has the...
Oh, Lopes tried to get it! He tried to go for the GCD light so he could hit a recovery all the way up there, and he was punished on it, finally getting the KO.
My goodness.
He's only about 50 damage behind. That's huge. We saw a sword KO on Priya that wasn't just like pick up the sword and throw out like a side signature or something. So, definitely a far cry from what we saw earlier when Frydazol was playing Chocolate.
Yeah, this is definitely a little bit more aggressive. We're not seeing any of the circle camping. We are seeing downers galore. There is another one. That's a chase dodge recovery. And then you see Lopes tried to steal it and do the same thing. Again, Chakram counters Chakram because they're both able just to quickly switch up the situation with that downer. One of the most deceptive, one of the most unethical moves in the game, as far as I'm concerned.
Unethical is an amazing way to describe that. Oh, the recovery KO off the top from m4nji. I mean, he's handling Lopes so far. It seems like maybe those 4 levels of difference between them. Maybe that's all the difference you need.
It makes like hammer downer by comparison look like a fair move. You know, it's like, yeah, that's how you know things have gotten serious. Lopes opting for the sword. Is he gonna end up tossing it away? The answer is not quite, because m4nji is trying to take him all the way off the top. Lopes able to get the siren, going through the GC end light. m4nji not gonna be able to touch.
Imagine he grabs the sword back. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be so wild. Of course, he didn't do that. m4nji coming in, grabbing the chakram here, hoping he can go in with a down air. Okay, this could be a little bit scary if... Okay.
It is.
I was wondering if he's going to go for the GC insig.
Who's going to go off the top? Downing again. Lopes looking to start it up. m4nji able to get it going. Exhausting recovery downer. Lopes just opting to play it safe and going back down to the platform.
Yeah, so this is just totally different than what we saw from Chakram and EU. This is like, clearly you could look at Bem10 Kilo as a Chakram player and then Frydazol as a Chakram player and be like, one of those, I know which one is the South American player and I don't need name recognition to decide that.
Yes, yeah. Okay. m4nji, downer Sally, not able to get the next one. Oh, not able to get that one as well. Lopes tries to go for the downer. He's all out of options, and so is m4nji. Just about even. The side sig is a big opening.
Lopes dipping low to stay away. Somehow he doesn't get hit by the down air. Oh no, is this going to be the sword? Is this going to be the sword that he picks up, Dara? Oh, the inlight. Okay, yes, it is going to be the sword.
He goes all the way off stage. He put himself at disadvantage. We're seeing the sword ditto and the sword. Recovery in 2025 with Priya is able to take the stock and the game. m4nji going to be taking game number 1. That was the most sword action we have seen all day, and I'm not even kidding. That is the most amount of sword gameplay we have seen on all of the side stream of all of the legends, and it was on Priya of all legends.
It was all the way down to last stock red. We're going to see the stage banning here in just a second, or at least we are going to see. Okay, yeah, we have it on the screen here. You can see banning out everything but Mishima, Terminus, and Miami Dome yet again.
Okay, so we're going to the next one. The tricky thing, again, I feel like the thing that makes this matchup so inconsistent is like, you know, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys.
3, 2,
I feel like it's kind of random who is taking the stock off the top based on who's able to get like the down A steal and then reverse the situation, and based on like the height of the blast zone. I have seen this situation enough times. I've seen enough Priya dittos at this point and enough Chakram dittos. Does anybody else feel like I don't know who's like a better player in like that vertical juggling situation? I feel like both of them are like, I'm gonna down it, I'm gonna recover, sometimes I'm gonna go to the platform, and it's just anything goes. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be M4nji? Is it gonna be Lopes? I don't know.
I might agree with you, if not for the fact that we have seen so many times that when both players are off screen, they're somehow still able to navigate and know what's going on, even though they both, just based on what the screen shows you, what the video game tells you, is that they're like right next to each other off screen. Somehow they're able to like spatially reason what is going on there. So I would agree with you if we hadn't seen that be the case for so many other Brawlhalla players throughout all of Brawlhalla esports history. I don't know how they do it, because I certainly can't do it, but like when both players are nice ground pound. When both players are off screen, somehow they know what's going on. It's magic.
The D-Light recovery, Lopes not on the Chakram, and yet still wanted to go for it. He's picking up the sword again, he's tossing it away. M4nji picking up the sword as well. This is ridiculous. This is not okay. I feel uncomfortable with the amount of Priya sword action. Finally, the sword being tossed away. Okay. Things are okay again. Everything is normal.
Ooh, the GC inline. I thought the final frames that were going to make contact. Playing a little bit of fused here. He might just not feel comfortable enough throwing out the D-Light with the potential for punish. He does get stuck there, so next weapon is going to be sword for him. M4nji gonna refresh.
When I said I'm surprised that there was going to be more than 5 attacks of any like fused Chakram, I think those were the 5 attacks. I don't think we're going to see another fused Chakram attack the entire game. I think that was it.
Nah, Lopes is different. I believe Lopes is different. He's not like the other Priyas.
You're just incorrect, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. He is different, but not in this way. Not in this sense. M4nji trying to go all the way off the top here, looking for the recovery, not going to be able to get it. Lopes not able to connect the end light either, whiffing in M4nji's face, the side light, end light, the recovery, last few frames, he's going up.
We should make a bet where winner gets to tweet from loser's account.
I'm off of Twitter, okay? I'm cleansed.
I could do some real damage with that one. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh look, he's playing fuse. Yes.
Yes. He tosses it away. He tosses it away. It's gone. Back to the sword. Okay.
That's my goat Lopes right there. That's my boy. Look at him. Look at him go. He doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. That's my goat.
Split it. No, they're both playing fuse.
That's my boy.
Wow. Okay, that's hype. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Okay, back to the split. Okay.
Alright, we need to return to normalcy here. Jumping side airs, hoping he can find this KO onto Lopes. M4nji's done a great job of shrinking the lead. It was reasonably substantial before, and now they're basically even. M4nji's taking like one hit. He has weapon control. He does get hit with the neutral light there. Oh no! Lopes moves back to the center of the stage, hoping the weapon spawn will be there, but he passes the route, the trajectory of the weapon spawn as he's going there, and he's not able to dip back and grab it. Still without a weapon, it went like right to M4nji.
Lopes still left without a weapon. M4nji, will we be seeing the comeback, or will we be seeing the 2-0 game lead? Going out there for the downer, setting up another juggle. Lopes just looking to do anything he possibly can to pick up a weapon. The D-Lane wasn't able to connect. That was a good dodge from Lopes. And light coming out as well.
Finally.
Picking up the Chakram. Yeah, that's right. Split. Very divorced.
Oh, the tension is so high right now. Ooh, the tension is so high right now.
Able to get the downer. Indeed it is. Lopes able to get one of his own recoveries. The downer ends up getting punished by the recovery that was nicely timed. M4nji chase dodging all the way up. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, he will. He fully commits it a bit. He goes all the way up there, and he's able to close it out with none other than the Chakram recovery.
I'm gonna have to see that one slowed down, please, for my aging brain, Sandwick. I'm gonna need you to slow that one right down at the end so we can see absolutely what happened. He's using sweat beads after, so he used like everything and the recovery. Okay, it's not here yet. That was the sword recovery, and we're coming in here. I'm going to need a lot slower than that, brother. I'm not a pro player.
It was just chased on recovery, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's just what happened. Oh, sorry, I'm not your age, so I got some more youthful eyes and reaction times.
Oh yeah, you want to play? You want to play 1v1 after this? You want to test that?
Actually, it sounds nice. That sounds like a good time. I think we should do that. m4nji is currently up 2-0 on Lopes, which would actually be quite a bit of an upset here. We're seeing the continuation of the Priya ditto. Feels like m4nji's committing a little bit more to those KOs off the top. Lopes, you know, he's opting to keep the chalk rooms together. But guys, let me tell you something right now. You know, divorce is a good thing, right? People need to be separated sometimes, okay? And getting back together doesn't typically end well. People split up for a reason. So if the chalk rooms are meant to split up, I think they should stay that way, at least in this current patch.
Oh, the down air. Okay, we're having double sword v sword here. I feel like I've seen the meme of like divorce leads kids to horrible places, and then it's like the kid over the hole, and then the bottom of the pit is Chakram. I'm very sure someone has made that joke since Chakram came out.
Really? I'm unoriginal then. Okay, m4nji going for the neutral. You're not gonna be able to get it. Sider, downer, the double. Lopes just able to swat him away with the side.
Oh, that was a bold take. There is a weapon spawn on the field. Is Lopes just going to hold on to the sword? He's got to be careful. You see him fading away as best as he can. He didn't want to try and get a turnaround there with the GC D-Light or anything like that. D-Light recovery.
He landed without any of his tools. You know, there was a bit of a mistake there, which was that he wanted to lean in with the sider after using up all of his options. Typically, the way that Chakram lands safely is with downer after you've used up all of your jumps, right? Lopes, he's going out there. He's going crazy. m4nji is taking a beating.
Yeah, this is huge. One of the rare signatures that we've seen from these two Priyas.
The neutral.
It's a lot more volatile here on Small Worlds Inn than it was on Miami Dome when we've previously seen that.
Wait a second, are we seeing the triple Priya? The Brawlhalla mainstream has Priya, this stream has Priya, and then SSL Brawl also has Priya.
Don't point that out. So many people are going to get mad about that.
There's somebody in the chat.
And Lopes KO off the top with the sword. He's using sword more than like every other Priya player out there, and that's like from his longtime experience with the weapon for sure.
Oh, they're staying fused. They're staying together. Oh no. Okay. Okay. He's getting it. He's getting the hits. He's still keeping up the juggles. The down ends up getting punished there. m4nji coming in, swooping in with that side sig. Nicely done. Goes for the end sig. Okay.
Oh, that's such an easy punish for Lopes. Oh, and he doesn't go for the side air after. He goes for the vertical option. Normally you see down air into side air, but he went for the vertical. He went for the nair, then the recovery off the top. He limited m4nji to under 300 damage. That was complete domination from Lopes.
Yeah, Lopes played phenomenal in that game. He is keeping himself in the set. He's making sure that the upset is not going to happen, at least not without a fight. So yeah, Small World's End, I mean, listen, this is a very scary stage because there is none of those like soft platforms to get resets on, but because of how low that ceiling is, you're going to be like losing your stocks so quickly off the top. Now, the complete opposite, big stage, tall ceiling. What does that mean? Well, I don't think we'll see those stocks flying off the top anytime soon, my friend.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see certainly a longer game here, but we also saw m4nji instantly ban out Small Worlds Inn, so that wasn't a choice anymore. But we went from like only being soft platform Samuels to now Small Worlds Inn and then Demon Island, just completely throwing all of those soft platforms away. Yeah.
Like soft platform Sophia's. No, that was
I mean that works too.
That works better.
I think both are acceptable.
Okay, Lopes. How do you get back on?
Oh,
gets the down m4nji.
I thought the D-Light. If he would have just been ready with the D-Light, I think m4nji might have been popping over the corner. Gets away from that signature. Another one. Oh, he goes high this time.
Big commitment. Lopes was able to get a good punish for it. m4nji touching the side of the stage, replenishing all of his resources. Gets back on, punishes the side, gets the recovery. But how does m4nji close? I actually feel like on this stage, Sword is going to have an easier time close. Excuse me. I misspoke.
And
Well,
off
that's
that,
how. I mean,
Manji's
it
got a
was
little
high
bit of a
damage.
lead here. Yeah.
Super close to the ceiling. Manji just able to flip that around. Even Solid can't contest with Chakram down it.
Oh, he just lets Manji have the weapon. He didn't throw his weapon towards him. He didn't throw out like a neutral light over the weapon spawn either.
What was that?
Just let him have it. Gets the
Where was he
KO.
going? Who was he hitting?
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Neutral recovery again. Manji eating a lot of damage. Oh, I'm fully committed to it. Is he gonna get punished?
Oh, this is scary. This is so scary.
Lopes didn't go out there. Why did he drop
he
it?
went for
Why was he too afraid?
nothing. I don't know.
Okay, well, you know what? Manji just gonna take full advantage of the situation now. Chase dodging up, going out there for the recovery, goes for another one. The side sig ends up whiffing. Lopes is the one that is off stage. Manji goes for an end sig. None of those end sigs have been connecting all game, guys. What's going on?
I don't know, but they're letting the signatures fly a lot now. We've seen several down signatures, several side signatures. Of course, the neutral signatures that you just pointed out as well.
Dash in D-Sig from Chakram. That's what I'm anticipating. Or dash in side sig. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen. Lopes is going to get back down onto the stage, and that is what Manji is going to be looking for. Lopes.
Is it going to be a jump sider from Lopes? No, that's what he did last time. This time he did the fast fall down in the neutral light.
He tried to go for the D-Sig. He wasn't able to get it that time. Wasn't able to get the jump call out. Oh,
okay, there's the jump sider.
Is he gonna be able to? Oh, he doesn't go off
Lopes,
stage.
no, dude! Oh, that hurts to see again, especially after the previous edge guard. Finally, he gets it.
He's like, I shouldn't have dropped that. I got it this time around. He was able to close it out, and now it is Lopes with those chakrams. And like Downu sliding off the stage, picking up the weapon. The Downu comes out, the chase dodge, going all the way through the recovery. Manji is not going to be able to find it because Priya, I mean, she's playing MS Paint. You get to just draw, you brush anywhere you want, and that is where you're going to teleport. But Manji able to scout out that cell, and now the game is exactly even.
Now, not only did Manji get the KO with the sword so he could swap out, have the weapon control on the chakram, but now Lopez's next weapon is going to be the sword. Manji's not going to be stuck on sword after the responses from Lopes there. He's going to be sword against unarmed. Now sword against chakram.
And Light, backing off a little bit here. Man, it is crazy. We're just not seeing like any sword downers. We're not seeing any sword like dashed up neutralers. This weapon is like so sad now, you know?
I think there will be like a cultural shift with it as people like get more time with it on how to play new sword. Or at least that's what I hope. Oh,
Lopes! Can he go
dude,
down?
it was so telegraphed. There was so much time for Manji to respond to that.
Oh, he's threatening with the downer. He's able to get it. Manji was afraid of a ground pound. That's why he positioned himself that way. He had nothing left. Lopes able to clutch it out with a GP. He does it. It's going to a game 5.
And he's doing it with more sword than any other Chakram player, or any other Priya player, excuse me, that we've seen today. Oh, yeah, he actually did more damage on sword that game than he did on Chakram. He did 284 on sword compared to 227 on Chakram.
Okay, that is not exactly the way that I thought the set was going to go. But you know what? Lopes, he was able to find his consistent edge guards. I mean, I guess something that you do have is that, you know, the sword ground pound, that thing is relatively disjointed compared to the Priya recovery. I'd like to see the hitboxes side by side if possible at some point. But it is a very, very safe tool, especially, you know, when Priya's all out of jumps and all out of options and the recovery is the last tool and you have nowhere else to go besides the side of the stage. Lopes whittled down those options.
Oh, he's whittling down the stock very quickly, too. Complete weapon control so far from him. And now Lopes has shown that you can't force him onto sword. Like, if he's on sword, like, that's fine for him. Oh, he holds it a little bit longer so that he doesn't get caught with the immediate down air. I wonder if he goes for that one more time, if Manji will follow up with his own ground pound to chase after him.
Jumping in his face, able to get the recovery. Lopes looking for any safe way that he can to possibly land. He dodges in, he gets away with it safely. D-Light Sail is not enough to KO. The downer through the horizontal drift. waiting, being patient, and then that cider, he leaned in, and all that Lopes needed to do was back off. m4nji, he was pressing buttons. He was leaning in, holding forward.
And we're continuing to see Lopes play Chakram a little bit differently than everybody else out there. One, of course, is the sword side of things. Oh my gosh. But then also like the down air recoveries. He's done that several times, whereas others will just like, oh my gosh, he's still keeping it going. Others will just like settle for the down air into the side air.
Okay. All right. That's a way to get a stock, sure. Not the side sig with the Chakrams, but rather the sword. m4nji is able to partially even this up now. But he has a lot of damage to make up.
Lopes hasn't really had time to touch the ground and split just yet. I don't know if that's a conscious decision to stay on fused or not. Okay, he's going to burn his dodge that time for it. Feels much safer, even after he burned his dodge, landing with split so he can use that down air rather than fused down air.
He's going all the way out there. He's looking for the side air.
Nice.
The D-Light Sailor is able to come out. m4nji, how do you make it
Nice.
back on here? It's going to be another ground pound again because he's all out of options. He's all out of tools. He had no other way of getting back on, and Lopes is continuing to hold down this lead. Is this going to be the reverse 3-0 from m4nji? Or from Lopes, excuse me.
It'd be very impressive if he did it. Not sure if that was a bait or a misinput. He's keeping the pressure up though. Lopes, the juggle game. If Lopes forces m4nji on sword, it seems like it goes in Lopes' favor. If m4nji forces Lopes on sword, it doesn't really seem to be that different.
Jumping in,
Okay.
jumping out.
Fried is all pace coming in here. Oh,
Sig hitting from behind. It's
finally.
going to be able to do it. Okay, m4nji, you've got the Chakrams. You've got them split. Let's do what you do best. Downer, neutral, and light. Neutral recovery, there you go. That's going to be a really good string. And just like that, Sparky, the game is completely even. The lead that Lopes has built up is obliterated. The damage is finally coming to a halt with that N-Light. But is it too late? Does m4nji have all the steam that he needs?
Oh, he's able to turn around and hit the neutral light in time to punish the side light that came out from m4nji. The jump side air, not fast enough. It's going to be the dodge from m4nji, the juggle with the neutral air, sweat beads. Lopes backs off just a little bit, though. It's sword v sword. This has got to be in Lopes' favor. There's the D-Light side air, setting up the edge guard. Lopes chasing out there.
He's
The
able to
stage spot.
He's able to make it
The
back on.
stage
The
spot.
ground pound. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the
I know.
m4nji? You dropped it. No!
Drops the
Lopes makes it.
confirmed
Lopes
edge
wins now.
guard.
Lopes wins now. I don't care. Lopes wins now. And like, m4nji is off stage. Oh.
Dude.
She's alive.
Oh, it's just all falling apart. I feel like Lopes almost deserves to lose after ripping that signature.
Both of them do at this point, I don't care. m4nji tossing away his weapon. The weapon spawn favoring Lopes on the fuse chakram. He whiffs the sail. m4nji ends up kicking him away with the side like the whiff GCD sig. And that punish was not enough to KO off the top. The sail is going to be able to do it. m4nji clutches it out. Denies the reverse 3-0. Sparky, I don't feel good, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about that last talk.
The end of that game had so many whiffed punish opportunities. Oh my gosh. It seemed like they both crumbled at the end. And the camera has me looking really red. I'm not that red in real life, but I almost feel